Hello everybody, Caden here today with an episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we're back on the world to, well, get the last little bits of work done on the Raptor House. So we've got this episode and next episode to finish it up, because I have decided I'm going to give you guys a bit of a treat, and episode 125, the last episode for 2020, is going to be a bit of a park tour, because why not? You know, I'm gonna just do that as end of the year celebration for the Dinos world. So that means in this episode and next episode, we gotta finish this whole building, which is a bit of an insane task, but something I very much think we can do. So today's plan is probably gonna be, well, I mean, I can't actually say exactly what it's gonna be, but probably gotta be stuff like this. So finishing up, at least getting the walls up. We don't have to do all the interiors today, but it's probably gonna be like the episode before the Deinonychus, where we just kind of go around the build and try to finish things up. Build up all the walls, add in the roofs, add in the skylights, anything of that nature, and just really try and finish the build. So yeah, that's the goal for today. I think, yeah, actually, that might be a good idea. I think we're gonna try and get the building finished, and then next episode, we'll try and get all the interiors decorated, get everything inside, and, you know, if we're still putting the restaurant in here, or the cafe, or whatever it was, try and get space for that, get that set up, all sorts of stuff. So that should be pretty fun. It's gonna take me a while, so it's a good thing I've allotted a bit of extra time. And yeah, I'm gonna go get started on that, and I'll bring you guys back in. Well, I've got something to show. All right, everybody, we're back, and I've put in a lot of work already, and I'm up here, by the way, because we got the elytra and stuff and some of my blocks. But two things actually. One, this project is going to drain the storage room, so it's a good thing we already are planning on building a new one, because man, this is eating so much stuff. And two, I actually brought out the elytra for the first time since we've gotten it really, because I wanted to, oh. There we go, okay, that took a bit. Let's just fly up real quick and get a look at that. Like, oh, that's so cool looking. Just, like, from up here, you really get like a sense of just how big of a project this has become. Like, look at this. This build's insane. And the thing is, I'm even already like thinking like, oh, what are other things I'd like to do? Also, it's kind of crazy that, like, you know, the Ice Age Park is right over here, because we've got the visitor center over here. And I mean, this was a big build, right? This was a really big build, but this is like, I'd say only half the size of the Raptor House. And then we have the Bug House and the Greenhouse, which are tiny compared to this thing. Like, this build is immense. It's huge. And I absolutely adore it. Like, this is probably my new favorite thing I've ever built in this game. But yeah, anyway, if we quickly run over here, yeah. Oh, so here's some of my scaffolding to get up to the roof. I basically was just throwing in blocks up here so we can start throwing in some roof texture like I have up here over the warehouse section, which, ow, good thing I have really good feather falling on these boots. Yeah, speaking of which, we should come in here real quick. I fully finished this off. Again, we're not gonna decorate the insides yet, but like, I've got the floor in, the walls in, the roof in, the connection points, and I actually put the staircase in with some railing and put this office in. So that's really cool looking. What else have I done? Oh, okay, that's another big thing I worked on. I don't think I've really done too much with the upper level yet, with like the floor, or the ceiling, I guess. But coming over here, I have this all in. I need to put the ceiling tiles in, or the ceiling roof tile thing in. But we have the whole second floor up now, and I actually got the staircase in for the second staircase to the second floor. So yeah, we've got all this right now. You'll notice some of these are missing from the previous episode. What was that? Oh, it's just my school's telling me stuff. I need to turn notifications off. Sorry about that. But very professional YouTuber here. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm thinking of expanding the project once again and actually putting a skylight in here, because there's a lot of empty space here and I think it could look really cool. Also, I was gonna put a restaurant up, or cafe up on the second floor, and then I put the staircase here, which is kind of problematic. And then we have the Velociraptors there and the Microraptor here. So I'm thinking we're gonna put something up here. I just don't know what, and we'll figure that out. I mean, technically, there is some space here, so we could throw a cafe in here. It just kind of depends. But yeah, that's one of the other big things I've worked on. And if we run over here, again, it's blowing my mind just in what, like, we started this episode 116, it's now episode 123. So what's that, like 7 episodes? 7 episodes, so almost a month of work in, and we have just done so much. I'm so proud of what we've gotten done. Anyway, over here, what we've done is, I didn't quite finish getting those in. Yeah, I've got a roof up here, and yes, I've actually set the groundwork to create a second office above this. I actually really like the idea of some offices being above these. I think it's kind of cool and interesting, and adds a little bit more immersion, I think, to the build, because of course, you know, well, this is a big area with, like, what, 5 pretty big, massive enclosures with pretty dangerous animals in them. You know, you'd think, well, of course we're going to have, wait, no, it's 6 animals, isn't it? Let's see, Microraptor, Deinonychus, Velociraptor, Cetipodi, Ornitholestes, Ostro. Oh yeah, it's 6, never mind. I can't count. But yeah, like, you'd think, oh, well, there's probably gonna be a couple of offices, probably a security office and like an administrative office, and this area, which I'm finally setting up, and this is the veterinary office because I really wanted the veterinary office to be in here. And yeah, I did switch out the gray concrete for the white concrete to give it a bit more of a medical lab kind of feeling, so hopefully it looks good. I don't really know how I'm gonna decorate this though, thinking about it now, but we'll figure that out when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we have to. Hello, Mr. Cetipodi. Or Mrs. Cetipodi, because you don't have the very colorful head crest. I just realized there still isn't a way into this exhibit. Yeah, there actually isn't. I just parkour in and out each time, so I gotta put an entrance in here somewhere and connect it up to this path. But yeah, we've come pretty far, so now I just need to finish. Well, actually, let me show you what I need to finish. So obviously we need to finish this, but part of this includes I need to build that wall around the Osteoraptor, because that is one of the areas that needs to get fully enclosed. So we'll have to do this. We have to get all of this set up, the back entrance. We got a lot of stuff to do still. But yeah, I think we can get it all done today. It's just gonna, well, in today's episode. It's just gonna take some mental fortitude and some just motivation to keep going. But as long as I can do that, we should hopefully be able to finish this build. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work, guys, and I'll bring you back in when we've made more progress. All right, everyone, we're back, and whew. In the last couple, when we were flying over, I mean, like, I know I kept commenting on just, this is a massive project, oh my goodness, isn't it cool how big of a project this is? It becomes a bit less cool when you finish so much stuff on that side of it, and over in this area, and then you suddenly realize you have to construct all of that over again for a whole nother zone. Like, I mean, I've just put up the framework for now, so we've got this going up. And it actually already looks kind of cool. Part of me really just is even interested in just leaving all of these as big open glass panels because I think it would look really cool. And maybe not going as like decorative and ornate as we have been for the rest of the build, but I don't know. It's just kind of up in the air right now as to what I'm going to end up doing. What else did I work on? I know I worked on more than just this. My brain's just kind of fried from this. But I think if I head up here, yep, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I added in this space here because I realized we got enough space along this side. Especially if I put a wall up here and you don't have viewing on this side of the Microraptor exhibit. We can put some food kiosks over here, which I think will work well because then we can put like some seating in this area or like around here and make that kind of like put some fast food in, maybe some drink dispensers, and then you can come over here and eat and that kind of stuff. So I think that should work well. But if we hop down here, Yeah, we have the vet's office. I did put these little skylights in. I don't think I'm gonna keep them because they kind of ended up interfering with the wall, and yeah, it just doesn't look as good. But we have the vet's office in. We have the hallway in. We don't have the entrance in there yet. And if I quickly hop out here, it's kind of hard to see just because I still haven't put the grass in yet, but basically, yeah, we've got all the walls in over here. So the outside of this is all finished, which is awesome. And if we run up here, I have thrown the walls up in here as well. So yeah. Oh, that's a good view, I guess. Yeah, so right now this build is just a mix of it looks done, but it also isn't done kind of thing. So yeah, I'm still gonna put in a bit more work because I really want to finish this. I want to get the entire exterior build of the build just done. I want to be able to just come back next episode and just decorate it. Like going back in, adding in benches, plants, planters, all sorts of cool stuff, and doing all that so that next episode I'm not coming back and immediately continuing to work on this. I mean, it's cool, yes, and I love it, but it's also just a colossal pain sometimes because it's like, you know, once I'm like, oh, I'm done. No, I'm not, because oh my gosh, look at all the rest I have to do. Because like even then, like even if I finish all of this in like the next hour or so, well, probably like hour and a half, probably, knowing how many times I'll probably fall. I still gotta set this up. We still gotta set up the outside area. We still gotta set up the interior, well, not the interior of the exhibit. We gotta set up the viewing area for the exhibit. We gotta set up the pillars. We gotta decorate the pillars. We gotta set up the inside stuff, like another kiosk, which is probably gonna go in here. We gotta set up everything for the Microraptors. Like, we have to set up stuff. Even though, yes, we're not getting the Microraptors or the Osteoraptors in the mod for, who knows, maybe a year. I still want to finish the build because I want this build done, and it will be done, even if it drives me insane. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm kind of losing my mind, but I'm also happy I'm losing my mind because it means I'm getting stuff done here. Oh, I finished this, but I don't think I even showed it off. How could I not? I actually finally added this in properly, so now we have the gardening area, which is, we're not doing any of the gardening stuff till next episode, so yeah, but oh, it's just so cool. I love it, even if it's murdering my intelligence as we speak. But yeah, yeah, I guess that's all I've really got to say on what I've done. So I'm gonna go and work for one more bit of time, one more stretch, do that final stretch, finish this off, and I'll bring you guys back when everything's done. All right, everybody, we're back, and not gonna lie, I was beaten. I have been beaten by my own build. I've spent so long working, but it's still not finished. So next episode, I guess, I'm going to be decorating and finishing off the last few areas. But yeah, I guess I should show off what I did get done. Which, I don't know, is going inside the building the easiest way to show it? Maybe, who knows? We'll find out, won't we? We've got time. Well, first off, the skylight is in, and I actually really like this. I think it's really cool. I think it adds a bit of extra, just, I don't know, like, I'm so tired from building, I'm kind of losing my ability to speak. But like, I don't know, it just adds a nice little bit in, and it does actually connect up to the skylight for the Microraptors, which have an insanely tall exhibit. I put up this like safety tape technically because it's under construction for now, and I thought it would be a fun thing in case I just end up just, well, actually no, it's gonna stay in, I think, because I'm not gonna actually put the Microraptors in until we have them. I'll finish building the exhibit, but like, well, that, not decorate it, but I'll finish building things. Oh, we've got this here. We got the blocks for it. Let's just fill that in. There we go. That's a bit better. But yeah, just figure I'll put the safety tape up until we actually get the animals. I've got most of the ceiling in. I've got this area set up now, so we actually have somewhat of an entrance. The walls are up around this. Downstairs is looking pretty much the same. This is more done now. There is nothing with the Austroraptor. Absolutely nothing. Oh no, never mind. I'm wrong. I lied, people. Yeah, I got the fence railing thing in. The anti-raptor climbing up the wall, eat people railing is now installed in this part of the exhibit, which is always good. That means fewer people are going to get their faces eaten by the raptors, which is something most people tend to prefer, even though I don't quite understand it myself. I put some iron grates up here. I'm not really sure why I did this in all honesty. I think I just did it because it looks cool and I wanted that. And part of me, I think at one point was even thinking like, oh my goodness, wouldn't it be cool if the raptors could go up there? And then I'm like, wait a second, that's a terrible idea. So no, I'm probably gonna remove it, unfortunately, but yeah. So yeah, no, I couldn't get to this. This is just, oh, that's gonna be so much work. And then I have to do the outside exhibits, and then I have to do the like security shed over here for the 2 big raptors. And that's a lot of work. It really is. It's kind of mind-boggling. If I run over here, we'll just run this way so it's a bit easier to see. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff set up there. There's now all the railing, and I actually really like this because I think, yeah. So just if you look at it just from this side, so that's at a different level than this is. Oh no, these are at the same level, but then we have this lower level of railing, and then we have this upper level of railing with a lower level of railing connected to it with an even higher level of railing. And yeah, I just like that. It adds a lot of height and definition to the build, so it doesn't look quite so flat, even though like these walls here are super flat and there's not tons of detail, but the fact that they're different heights just automatically makes them look better, which is pretty awesome. I have not added in any of the roof detailing I wanted to add in. In fact, part of me, although I know I added it to the tops of the things, these little warehouses, and I really was planning to do that to the entire build, but at this point, I feel like, I mean, it's one of the things where it's like, I should do it, and it would be cool to do it because I'm going to know it's there, but at the same time, no one else will know it's there, and it's just me who knows. So it's like, do I really want to spend the probable like 2 hours, well, maybe not 2 hours, but like hour and a half to an hour of just work to get all that done when I could just, you know, not, and no one will notice? I mean, I'll notice also, I guess, because of the mini map, but whatever. But yeah, for how much work we've put in, I am incredibly happy with where we've ended up. It's been a couple hours of building and stuff, and yeah, it's really just coming together. This build has really just transformed itself in ways I was not expecting, and it's coming to its own life, and really just, I don't know, it's incredible, and it's been so much fun building this so far. So yeah, next episode will be our last episode of working on this, and then the episode after we'll be doing a little park tour. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I did set up this area as the kiosk section, so I'm probably I might even move this over a bit, or maybe just close this wall off. I mean, I think that'll be fine considering we already have another viewing area over there, but we'll put some like fast food stuff over here, so like a little burger area, and maybe like a soda station or something. And then over here, we're gonna put like a bunch of tables, and maybe we'll put some like skeletons and info stuff around. We'll see. Next episode will be fun. It'll be really cool getting to throw in all these decorations. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I am tired, and my brain is melting from building for so long. Yeah, again, it's another episode in the long saga. I think saga's how you say it. I have no idea. The long saga of this channel, and Caden being too ambitious with his builds and running out of time at the very end because he I'm like Icarus in a lot of ways when it comes to building. I have a great idea, right? And it's actually a good idea, and I can really make it look awesome. The problem is I'm too overambitious, and I keep adding things, and then I hit the sun, and then I'll fall out of the sky onto my face. And I'm like, oh no, I only have a few episodes left to finish this. There is so much work left. I mean, same thing with Wildlife Park right now. I've got to finish that whole zoo in like 2 videos. and then give you guys a world down. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be insane. Anyway, I've rambled on too long. Sorry about that, guys. It happens when I get tired. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. Yeah, next episode we'll hopefully finish this all off, and yeah. So thank you all again for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed, and until next time, guys. See ya.